Hello everybody, this is Muzaffar and welcome to the third video of my echoframework series. In this video, we will create initial project structure for our blog. Let's start by creating the project directory. So I'll name this project as echo blog. Let's create it. Let's open it in VS Code. Define the main file. Create a main file as usual. Alright, now let's go back to the terminal, or maybe go back to the echoframework website, and let's copy the go get command to install echoframework. But before we do that, let's initialize our project directory as a go module. So let's do go mod init and then the location. So I'll give it the same name as the directory name, echo blog. This is my GitHub path for this project, but you can also keep it as echo blog only. So for me, I'm going with the full path. So GitHub and under YouTube, or maybe keep it at the top level. So echo blog, press enter. Now if you go back to VS Code, we should see command file with the module path there. Keep it here, and now go back to the echoframework website and copy the go get command to install the framework. Let's go back to the terminal and install it. Okay, now as we have seen in previous video, we have echoframework here. Let's maybe go back to the GitHub and borrow some code from our previous project. So here I already set up the basic structure, like creating the server and middlewares and starting the server. Let's copy over some code from here. So even the start part, let's also import both of these, maybe the whole thing. Let's go back to, we are getting some error here, so let's go back to the terminal and run go mod tidy. This time it should have resolved, and yeah, so all good. Let's also copy over this endpoint. I'll just keep the string response for now. And it is running on port 8080. Yeah, let's go back to the terminal, try to go run main.go. Okay, it is working. Let's go back to the browser and try to edit it. localhost 8080 and hello world. So it is working fine. Go back to VS Code and let's introduce one more thing here, which is the log level basically. So I can do it using echo, then logger, and set level. And level I will set here for now is debug. So I can get all the logs related to debug, info, a warning and error. So all of them basically will be included in this level. So to get this you need to do this. Just import a new package here from lab stack, and the package name is common/log. So from here we can just use debug. Let's go back to the terminal and run command tidy again. Oh yeah, that was basically Goman, not common. So let's remove this thing. Yeah, that's why we were receiving cannot find repository. Command tidy. Yeah, so this is basically the number. So if you command click on this one, you will see it is basically the number starting with 1. So we can use info, one, or errors. Here can be info. If we set it as info, then we won't receive any debug logs that we set down the application. And you can also set it as error level, and again it is the number basically. This is the constant which represents the number. So for now I will just keep it as debug, and if we need to change it, we'll change it later. So yeah, that's about it for setting the log level. And now let's try to restart the server. So let's do dot this time. Sorry, go run dot and just verify it. Yep, everything is still working fine. Let's go back to the VS Code and yeah, let's set up the basic project structure now. And remember, this is not going to be the final structure. If I thought of some ideas, or maybe we decided to go with some other route, we will change them later. So we'll do some refactor later in case. So let's start by creating a few directories. So the first directory I will create is this directory. Will hold all our entities, so we'll keep it as entities. So second directory will be repositories. Third, we'll keep all our handlers here. Fourth, for all routes, and fifth we can create for our services, and yeah, one other for all the views and JS and CSS files. So I'll name it as public, and under this directory I will create one directory called assets. Here I will keep like JS and CSS files, and another directory in public will be like views. So here we'll keep all of our HTML and like all of our HTML files. And yeah, for now that's about it for public. So let's double check. We have entities where we'll keep where we will keep all of our entities, and handlers for handlers, public for assets and views, repository for the repositories, route and services. Yeah, I think that's enough for top level directories. Now let's start with the entities we will be creating. So for now I will just create the top level files. So let's create a file for first entity, that is going to be user.co. So here we will keep our user information. The package name will be entities. Just copy this and close this. Create another entity for post. So we are building a block, so definitely there will be user and user posts, and there will be comments on the posts, right? So create another for post, define the package, and the last one for the comments. So define the package here. So yeah, we have all our entities here. So now what will happen is we will create handlers for each of these. We will create repositories for each of these entities, and similarly we will add handlers and services, and we will follow same naming convention basically. So let's start with repositories now. So in repository I will add one repository.co file, and what this is going to do is this will contain the interface and a function which will basically initialize the repositories. So let's keep it here and define the package as repositories. So copy and save, and now let's create repository for each entity. So first one is user, so I'll name it as user repository.co. Keep the same package, and second post repository.co, and third and last will be comment repository. Alright, so now we have user, post and comment repositories. Now let's go back to the services and also define similar structures. So I will also start with the service.co file, and double check. Okay, I have the package name there. So yeah, here Let me define the package name. And again, similar to what we did in repositories, in this file repository.go, we will add the interface here for the services, and the function which will basically initialize this service. So now let's add remaining services files. So let's create it for user service.go, define the package, then post service.go, finally comment service.go. So yeah, let me close these. So yeah, we have got all the services files we will be using later. And finally, let's add for the handler. So same structure will be followed for handler as well. I will create a handler.go file, and again here I will be defining the function for initializing the handlers. So keep it like this and define handler for each entity name. So first is user _handler, and let's define the package handlers. And post _handler .go, finally the comment handler. Let's close them for now. So yeah, we have got all the files for handlers and repositories and services. Yeah, we are still missing the views. We are still missing the views, and yeah, let's do it for routes as well. So for routes, I will keep like separate. I will keep routes in separate files basically. So for user, keep it here, and for post, and one for the comment. Or later, if we decided, we can keep just one file here for all our routes, but for now I'm just keeping it in this way. Let's define package routes for all of these route files. Remove them, close them for now. So yeah, we have got the structure here. So I will basically push this structure to my GitHub repository. So in order to not lose these view and asset directories, I can add git keep here. We will add views and assets later. For now, just to keep them, I'll add the git keep file there to mark them as a keepers. So yeah, we have got most of the structure here. So just for the information, how our request flow will be, it is basically going to be like this. So we'll start from main, and then we'll go to route. Then from route we will hit handlers, and with from handler we will call some service, and service will basically call repository. So this will be the request flow from code side, and we will basically bootstrap everything in our main file, everything being repository, service, handler, and route. We will bootstrap them all here, and then this request flow will follow. So that's about it for this video. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in next video.